Autoline Daily is brought to you by Siemens PLM Software, transforming the process of innovation.
Here are today's top headlines. Fiat and Chrysler work on working together. Chrysler is getting rid of the jobs bank, sorta, and Toyota is going to decontent some versions of the Prius. Up next, we'll be back with the news behind the headlines. This is Autoline Daily for Tuesday, January 27, 2009, and now the news. Fiat CEO Sergio Marchionne met with Chrysler CEO Bob Nardelli this past weekend at Chrysler's headquarters in Auburn Hills, Michigan, reports the Detroit Free Press. The alliance between the two could produce 7 new vehicles to be sold in the North American market, with 4 of them carrying either the Chrysler, Dodge, or Jeep nameplates, and 3 of them being sold as either Fiats or Alfa Romeos. Automotive News reports the deal could include the Fiat 500 and the Panda for the A segment, the Alfa Romeo MITO in the B segment, and the Fiat C Evo in the C segment, and the Alfa 147. Meanwhile, Chrysler says it's dropping the jobs bank in favor of something that it's calling enhanced layoff. The Free Press reports workers will have to file for unemployment with the state where they live, but Chrysler will still pay them supplemental unemployment benefits that takes them up to nearly their take-home pay. The company will also continue to pay their health care, dental, and life insurance benefits. According to reports out of Japan, Toyota will sell a decontented version of the old Prius to compete with the new Honda Insight, which is rumored to be priced under 20 grand. The Prius interior will be cheapened, Autoblog reports, and the price could be set at 2 million yen or about $22,000. A lower price could also help sales because last month Prius sales fell 45% in the American market. Aston Martin is going to race for the overall win at Le Mans this year after its GT1 class win last year. Now it's going to run 2 LMP1 cars with a Lola chassis and an Aston Martin V12 and the livery colors of Gulf Oil. Aston will be going up against the diesels from Audi and Peugeot, and it's a real gutsy move for the little automaker that seems to be spreading its wings now that it's no longer owned by Ford. And maybe Volvo will get the same kind of opportunity. The Detroit News says Ford's moving ahead to sell Volvo sometime in the next month, probably to a Chinese automaker, with SAIC or Chery or Guangzhou listed as the possible buyers. Opel's going to show off a version of the Chevy Volt at the Geneva Motor Show in March. Called the AMPERA, it uses the same Voltec drivetrain. You know, though, GM's got to build a Buick version of the Volt too and call it the Electra. In other product news, Honda's ending production of its S2000 Roadster, GM is canceling the Cadillac XLR this spring, and the CTS Coupe is being delayed probably until 2010. Coming up next, a look at Ford technology aimed to help hybrid owners eke out as much fuel economy as possible. We'll be back right after this.
Siemens, transforming the process of innovation.
There's no question that hybrid vehicles help cut fuel consumption and reduce emissions, but it could be difficult to drive a hybrid in order to maximize those benefits. That's why Ford's come up with a way to help drivers get the most out of their hybrid. The 2010 Fusion and Milan hybrids will be available with a feature called SMARTGAUGE, which uses 2 LCD screens located on either side of the speedometer. The screens show anything from fuel and battery power levels to average and instant miles per gallon. Perhaps the most unique feature of SMARTGAUGE are growing leaves and vines that track and reward driver efficiency.
And this is really one of the most innovative and fun features of the vehicle. As you drive more and more efficiently, this area of the display grows leaves on a vine. If you've been driving inefficiently, the number of leaves will actually drop off. There's also another way to look at that information. Some people really want the numbers. We also have another form of the display, and that's a fuel efficiency histogram or history. And the history graph actually tells you your fuel economy in miles per gallon over, say, the last 10 minutes. And it's just another way to look at how efficiently you've been driving the vehicle.
A tutorial mode built into the display helps the driver learn about the instrument cluster and the hybrid. For instance, drivers can choose one of 4 data screens to display information during their drives. Info like fuel level and battery charge status, a EV mode indicator and tachometer and engine and battery output power can also be displayed. And all levels show various fuel economy stats and normal display info like odometer, engine temperature, and what gear the car is in. Who knows if this will actually get drivers to drive more efficiently, but with all the distractions out on the road, hopefully this does not create another. And that's it for today's top news in the global automotive industry. Don't forget, you can get podcasts, transcripts, and a whole lot more at our website, AutolineDaily.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Visit our website for even more great content all week long. Autoline Extra, John's Journal, podcasts, and even more. So click over and get the inside view at AutolineDetroit.tv.